anything, we have to go back to the roots, the place where this all stemmed from.
Hooray! Minecraft! We've created a new server and we're going to show people how to play Minecraft, how to survive the first night.
Oh
Beautiful.
my god, it's terribly snowy. What on earth happened here?
For me and many other people, the Yogscast were our first introduction to the game Minecraft. At the time, I didn't realise it, but a Let's Play such as this one was really the perfect introduction to the game for me. It offered a breath of fresh air for content on YouTube, and also an experience for the viewers to learn alongside these two poms who swear their heads off half the time. Of course my parents weren't happy when they found out their 6-year-old son was sitting in front of the iPad watching a pixel game played by these two Jaffa cake eating British poms. One of the reasons why I feel like the Yogscast were more successful in the Minecraft scene than other creators were the way they did things. They didn't make the stereotypical dirt hut on the first night. At least they attempted to make a wood house, unlike some other people. However, with anything in life, things do get old, and sometimes there is just a time to move on. After moving on from the Yogscast, I found myself gravitating towards community servers such as this one, which was called Meepcraft. Meepcraft was really big in 2012, with having like around 700 players, which was big at the time. I became embedded in this community and played the server for about 2 years until I discovered another server, which was called Mineplex. These minigame servers made the game seem more alive and vibrant. All the plugins offered a new experience around every corner, and the interactions between the players just made the experience more enjoyable. At times though, you could get pretty mad when you died, but it was all good fun in the end. Not many of you guys would know this, but this was actually a Minecraft channel back in 2015, when coincidentally it was when Mineplex was at its peak. I used to main in the game called Turf Wars, but now Mineplex is just essentially a wasteland, sitting in hypixel shadow. It's cliche to say this, but I miss the old times where I didn't have to worry about anything, didn't have to care what time the assignments I had were due. In fact, there were no assignments at that time. All I had to worry about was how many coins I needed to buy the next best thing in the minigame I was playing. Come 2016, I became obsessed with a new game known as Bedwars. Bedwars was the perfect style of game for me, as it was intense for my 12-year-old self, who screamed at all these people on the screens from all across the world. Bedwars lasted me from 2016 to 18, until its charm eventually wore off. I don't know if it was the hundreds upon hundreds of hours that I had poured into this game mode, but it just didn't seem like the same game anymore. I guess like anything you do, there is always a time and place to move on. After the Bedwars era, I had a bit of a lull in my Minecraft activity, with the exception of the occasional casual minigame with my friends. In my opinion, Minecraft is becoming way too complicated, as all the new items are plaguing the game. However, the past few years I have proposed a theory as to why all these radical changes have been taking place. My friends know what I'm talking about, but let's just say it has to do with the relationship between two of the developers. But that's besides the point, as that is a story for another time. Minecraft has been arguably the most influential game of all time, as it has revolutionised the gaming industry and set a standard for all survival games. The freedom given to the player is at the core of the experience, as no one can tell you what you can and cannot do. Build the tallest tower, or mine in the darkest caves. The limit is your own creativity